Today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
In the air to left, down the line. Donovan should have this one. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Johan Rojas digs in now. Bunting for a hit. Gorman. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Here comes Bryce Harper. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Third home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Contreras now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Out towards right center field. Rojas sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Ball one, no strikes.
Donovan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hey. 0-1.
To third might be 2. Slings to second. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. Wilson, 30 years old now. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Trey Turner. Now he'll turn for second. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Suarez back to work. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Hey.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Herrera wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Throw. Out. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Next pitch is outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. He goes down looking. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. On to the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Clips the corner. 0-1. On the ground, right side, Gorman. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Way outside, ball one. Harper with some impressive production lately. This one in the air. Gorman makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's down and away.
1-0.
That one finds the zone. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies strand 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Here's the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. smoked on the ground to second. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
That's just out.
And another ball. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Contreras swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bringing umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop.
And we're back. And now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set.
And that is out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's to third. Arenado throws across the diamond, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Sosa stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and Right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Gets it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball up the middle. Turner. Now the throw to first on the run.
No, he's in
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Arenado batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball there.
Hey!
Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's Nolan Gorman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball one,
Outside,
no
that's the ball.
strikes. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Donovan stands at first with one out. That's
Ball
off the
two.
mark, and that's ball two.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking
We got
ball
full
misses
count.
down and away. And ball four to a board.
Victory.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Herrera in the box now, takes strike one.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
He hauls it in, 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground, Clemens. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Late with the swing there.
All ones the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And that gets down into the gap. And that turns the lineup over.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the.
Here comes the manager out of the. Kyle Leahy gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Wilson aboard here at first with nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Donovan makes the grab, and there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Zips it to first, and there are 2 outs. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one way outside. 1-0. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. This one in the air. Contreras has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of the back here at Busch Stadium. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Mason Wynn. Suarez back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
This to center field. Rojas racing over to make the catch. And now here is Lars Nootbaar. Right side. Sosa whips it to first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Contreras at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering is down low. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Marsh in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them.
Ryan Fernandez into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That misses off the outside edge. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle and a base hit. Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And he deals. On a line out towards center. Rojas pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
This one popped up. Gorman hauls it in for the out. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. There goes the runner. Liner snagged at first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Jordan Walker. Ripped to right. Marsh makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. To the right side, Sosa throws to first. That's 6 straight set down. 2 down, bases empty. Victor Scott, the next to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
King, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that's one away. as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings through that one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks appears to be getting loose. Krismat getting cranked up as well. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Donovan stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the air, out towards left center, Rojas. And that's the 3rd out. The Cards leave. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Outside. And that is ball 1. Out towards left center. Scott sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Weston Wilson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Here comes the manager out of the... Michael McGreevy taking over on the mound. Swinging a foul out of play. Just off the inside edge. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's 2 down. So up next, Johan Rojas. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Phils get one on this RBI triple. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom nine, and now Nolan Arenado. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sosa on his way over. He's got it. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Rip to third. On the first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And there's a hit. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is going to go. And they cut into the deficit in 6. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
No
sure,
ball,
you've
2
got
strikes.
4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the